I'm going to raise a more controversial topic in this video, and I'm going to argue that slavery still exists. It's just done in a different way. Now, I need to clarify a few things first. Well, when we say slavery, the idea of being able to buy and sell humans, force them to do your bidding, and even kill them, right? In that sense of the word, yeah, we don't have slavery in most countries in the world, thankfully. And even today, a lot of people still feel they have the stability, the security of working a job and enjoying life in that sense, okay? So in that sense of the word, we have made several progressions, which is good. But there is still a major problem in that the vast majority of people living in cities, people living in suburban areas, right, still feel stuck, still feel trapped in a specific cycle, a specific work lifestyle, and they don't feel they have choices. Okay, now that's what I mean when I say slavery. Because even back in the day, you know, the word salary itself actually comes from the word sale. Sale is like, if I'm not mistaken, it's an ancient Roman term to mean salt. Okay, so back in Roman times when Roman soldiers were going to war, the soldiers would get paid in salt for use as money. Even in colonial America, African American slaves that worked in cotton farms, they got paid a salary in the form of a plate of usually grapes or bread and milk or something like that to keep them sustaining themselves for the next day of work. Now, today, in today's society, we feel we have freedom, we feel we have choices to spend our money how we want, but usually it's just an illusion in the sense that after you've earned your salary, after taking away rent, after taking away your mortgage payment if you've got a mortgage, after taking away your medical bills, your insurance, your car payments, your gas, your food, everything, you're not really left with a lot of money at the end of it. That's the first problem, and so you're not really earning a net big profit. I really learned this very well when I was talking to a relative of mine who's working in Silicon Valley. And even though she's earning several six figures in her income, she herself told me that after paying rent, after paying everything, she's not really left with a lot of money, even with that high pay, right? And the other problem is the idea of choice, being where you want to be, working where you want to be, when you want to work, as hard or as little as you need to work, and spending time with the people you really love, okay? In that sense of the word, most people don't have that freedom. Okay, and I think it's time now for us to change that, because with the technology available, with the internet, with all the avenues available to us today, everybody should be able to have that freedom starting from today as well. So what can we start with right now? Well, immediately, there are 4 things to start thinking about. The first is to obviously increase your income, increase your cash flow. So picking up skills that help you earn money from multiple sources and being able to earn that money wherever you are in the world, right? So of course, that means learning skills to earn money online, selling products online, digital marketing, content creating, programming, coding, any of these skills, these definitely help with the mission of being free. The second thing is to increase your assets, which means real assets, yeah? Property, gold, even cryptocurrencies. These are assets that go up in price more than inflation, real inflation, because that's the real killer. You're putting your money in your bank account, you're earning an interest, but really you're losing because the price of everything goes up more than the interest you're getting on your bank account, right? So you need to park your money, park your wealth, your hard-earned cash flow in assets that will outperform inflation, okay? The third thing is to reduce your debts. Debt is a big constrictor of freedom. It robs you of your freedom. When we're talking about people getting bigger mortgages, a fancier house, getting ahead in life, getting a better car, getting a fancier bag, that's all designed, that lifestyle, that illusion where all your colleagues are moving ahead, getting bigger promotions, getting bigger cars, right? That's all designed to keep them trapped at work. You know, I learned this because when we're dealing with a client who owns a multi-$100 million company or so, 200 employees, we are putting together systems for their employment, for their sales team and their workers. One of the things that was raised was how can we make sure that they spend their salary? That's literally a question we were talking about, right? And so, you know, making them live in villages where the rent was high, making them on purpose, you know, look like they had to move ahead by getting better, you know, clothes and shit, right? those were the things that were talked about. So definitely removing debts, resisting the urge to get bigger debts, and removing existing debts, that will help you with your mission for freedom. And the fourth thing is to reduce your risk. Okay, so not taking risky ventures, not getting into risky assets or investment deals, okay, because that will set you back further from your goal, especially in a time like now where the economy is uncertain, a lot of countries are at war, a lot of unrest, and things aren't really that certain anymore. So these four things combined, I believe, are going to help you in achieving long-term sustainable freedom. And of course, this is a journey that we should be having together as time goes on. So if you enjoyed the topics that we talked about in this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment of topics you'd like us to talk about on this channel so that we can get to know each other, interact with each other, and hopefully achieve freedom together as well. So we'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye from me.